Dynamo Kyiv 0-1 Barcelona, player ratings as Barça limp to narrow victory. Barcelona stuttered to a narrow 1-0 win over Dynamo Kyiv on Tuesday night, with Ansu Fati's second-half strike giving Sergi Barwin his first Champions League victory as interim head coach. Barça failed to impress throughout, but managed to secure a vital 3 points that moves them up to second in Group E and leaves qualification to the knockout stages in their hands with 2 games left to play. In a drab opening 45 minutes, the hosts carved out the better opportunities, with dynamic midfielder Mykola Shaparenko spurning 2-1-on-1s midway through the first half. Barça did have a few half chances, with Eric Garcia's blocked header just before the break the closest they came to scoring. Dynamo continued to look the better side after the break, but against the run of play Barcelona were awarded a penalty just after the hour mark when Ansu Fati kicked Thomas Kedziora's trailing leg inside the box. However, after a VAR review, referee Ovid Uhadigan overturned his decision. Little over 5 minutes later, Barcelona did find an opener, with Fati smashing home emphatically from Oscar Mingueza's deflected cross. Dynamo rallied after this setback and carved out a couple of promising openings, but failed to finish. Substitute Benjamin Verbeek had the best chance, having his placed effort well saved by Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Here are your Barça player ratings from Ukraine. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, GK, 7/10, rarely called into action, but made a few key stops towards the end. Oscar Mingueza, RB, 5/10, a threat from set pieces and fairly solid at the back. His crossing was offensively bad, though. Eric Garcia, CB, 4/10, he's young, sure, but Garcia needs to start resembling something like a competent defender. It's getting stupid now. Lucky not to concede a penalty. Clement Lenglet, CB, 4/10, so far off some of the Barcelona defenders of the past it's laughable. Getting nutmegged in the second half before going in the book summed up his far from convincing night. Jordi Alba, LB, 5/10, meh. Needed to offer more in the final third to help break down Dynamo's low block. Nico Gonzalez, CM, 5/10, looks a real talent, but was quiet here. Sergio Busquets, CM, 7/10, pretty good. Gave Barcelona a solid base to dominate possession, registering 3 interceptions, 2 tackles and a near-perfect passing accuracy. Frenkie de Jong, CM, 4/10, underwhelming. His clever passing moves and driving runs were absent for most of the game. Gavi, RW, 5/10, deployed in a new role and failed to catch the eye. Feels like he lacks the raw pace and power to play as a wideman in this system. Subbed. Memphis Depay, Saint, -7/10, set pieces were a highlight and worked exceedingly hard. Finished with an impressive 5 key passes. Ansu Fati, LW, 8/10, scored a goal worthy of the number 10 shirt and might have had a penalty on another day. So important to Barcelona this season. Ousmane Dembele, RW, 5/10, lively, very lively in fact, but his decision-making made me feel physically sick. Ronald Araujo,